Disclaimer. The members and guests of the OwlCast should not be taken as a liable source of information and facts. The things we say are purely our opinion and should not be taken seriously. A lot of the things we say are mainly for comedic purposes and entertainment purposes. After all, we're just high schoolers who have no clue what we're doing. Enjoy.
Welcome to the OwlCast. Today we have a very special episode. It's not our usual program. Today we're going to be talking to some candidates that are running for different positions. Here we have Matthew Ochoa running for president.
Hello, everyone.
We have Diana Nunez
Hola.
running for historian. We have Claudia Ceballos
Hi.
running for treasurer. And today they're going to tell you a little bit about their campaign. Let's start with Matthew. Matthew, you're running for president, right?
Yes, I am running for president. And I can't really say much about what my campaign is, but I'll tell you what I would do if I was president. If I was president, I will definitely try and advocate student council more to the students. I mean, I know we need to have a mandatory meeting. Not all of the students in the school need to join it. It is the student council's job to go out to the community, the school's community, to speak out to them and get their ideas on what they would like to see at the school. And then once we get their ideas down on what they would like to see, we will need to make it a possible thing. We will need to make it an enjoyable and a profitable event.
So you're willing to take in the community's ideas and make it an actual fundraiser, right?
Yes, a fundraiser.
So that's one thing I think we did have a problem with last year was there wasn't enough community involvement.
Sure.
And I think it was just 3 people making decisions for everyone else.
Yeah.
And I think this year there seems to be more people are more concerned with their student council.
Yes.
So Diana, what are some things you would do as historian?
And Claudia are running as a duo, and we thought it would be good because, like, when it comes to media and stuff, we're really good with the fundraising and advertising.
Yeah.
So we thought that we could contribute that to the school and for the junior class.
Fundraising and advertising. What would you guys do with those funds?
For the funds, so since each class has their own student council, it's the student council's job to fundraise money for the entire class. For example, if we wanted to raise money to go out on a final field trip our senior year, that is the student council's job to fundraise that money.
So you're looking for, even in the future, even when we're seniors.
And even when we're seniors, we would want to have an event plan, I mean, we worked very hard for those 4 years. We would want to go out with a good memory for our high school experience.
I would assume you two would work together as Matthew wants to organize events, and you would have to take note of those events, right? Taking
Yeah.
pictures, making, I guess, blog posts, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're running for treasurer, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yes.
So I guess all 3 of you guys would work almost as a team. Matthew would organize events. Diana would
Document
the events, and you'd make sure the event is actually being profitable. What are some ideas you have for a profitable event?
Well, we have many fundraiser ideas, mostly through the media,
Yeah.
but I'm also working at some ideas to help the junior class raise money. I'm trying to get the junior class to be able to sell Mexican candy, because it's something different that no one else does. And I feel like a lot of people would buy and will profit good money.
That's right. I do think because they don't sell any Mexican candy, they sell regular
there's
candy.
no
Right?
Mexican candy here. It's all just regular grocery store candies here.
I think where you guys would make profit would be is if you guys sold during class.
Sold during class.
Yeah, but I don't think you guys are allowed to do that, right?
Yeah. It
For
would
the
probably
nutrition.
Yeah, the nutrition thing, it disrupts the nutritional value,
Yeah.
despite none of the food having any salt.
Even before running for treasurer, I already took some steps for that. So I really want to be involved with the school and help improve the class and all that, and support the upper officers.
And I guess one of those ways would be diversifying the concession stands.
Yes.
I think you guys are
That's
all
a good idea.
great candidates for your selected section.
Yeah.
But I have a question as someone who's gonna vote. why should I vote for you guys? There's, I think, who else is running for historian?
Carlos.
Carlos. Is there anyone else running for treasure?
Yes, there's two more.
Two more people running for
Hiromi
treasure?
and Johnny.
Chidomi and Johnny?
Yeah.
And Gabriel's running against you, right?
Gabriel's running against me. Yes.
So why should I vote for you guys? We'll start with Diana.
Well, to start off, I think I'm more involved like in the fundraising and advertising than Carlos. Not to like throw shade at him or anything, but yeah. And then also I've noticed he doesn't really do like much. He doesn't go around to the students to try to convince them like, oh, vote for me. And we've been working on our posters and like flyers and stuff.
So you guys are saying you guys put in the work. You guys should
Yeah.
reap the benefits. And you, Matthew?
Well, I barely started putting on my posters and working on my campaigning yesterday. If you guys couldn't see, there's like Vote Matthew posters, and well, there's one in Mr. Almeida's class, that's for sure, and then there's some all around the school too. And the student involvement, which I've been, well, I guess the student involvement is my campaign. Because already over the past like 3 weeks that we've been at the school, we've had new freshmen coming to the school. And I'm lucky enough to know, to have friends who have siblings who are freshmen. Well, Adrian, you have your sibling.
Yeah.
Andrea has her brother, and Carlos has his brother too. So knowing them has helped me to reach out to the freshmen's voice, because I mean they're new to this school.
Yeah.
And well, I mean it's probably like a topic for the media, but like going up to them and asking them what they like about this school versus like what their expectations were, and if we can make those expectations any higher for the freshmen, which can be through like any events that can be hosted through the student council, I think that would be a great thing. But the student involved, and then the sophomores, I really know the sophomores. I don't think I have any any bad ties with them, bad connections. I know there's Enrique. He seems like he's very involved with the sophomore class and sophomore activities. And knowing him, I think I could help reach out my voice to other sophomores. And even Deanna has her cousin, Andy. And also Andy, I remember I spoke to him for a bit during pre-calculus last semester. He seemed like a really nice guy. Yeah.
What about you, Claudia?
Okay, me and Diana have been working towards our campaigning for a while. We've bought posters, decorated them, put them up, printed stuff, passed out candies. But I mean, that's all to convince people. But I know what's important is what happens after you're elected. And I really do want to help make some improvements and changes in the school. I think personally I'm pretty good at keeping like tracking finances and good at like thinking about ways to make profit and all that, because I run like my own small business at home.
Oh, really?
And I do make good profit when I put in my efforts and all that. So I think I can use those skills here at school to help make profit.
I think that's a good background, actually. I don't think any of the other candidates have that background, do they? I don't think Johnny knows how to manage a business.
Yeah, so like in my business, I have to be able to make money and use some of that money to, buy supplies and be able to make even more money. So I think I'm good at like, I guess, using the money where it should be used. Managing the finances.
Yeah.
Okay, so I noticed that all of you guys have been going around campaigning, putting up posters, right?
Yeah.
Why is it so important that the lower classmen know about you and are aware of about your campaign?
Well, I believe that the lower classmen, them coming straight out of a middle school, and I mean they probably had to choose like all the high school. I've heard that they had some really nice and really cool after school activities. While at our school, we don't really have after school activities, and even if they are not able to vote, just having the lower classmen's input in the student council, I believe it'll bring some like really good event ideas to the council.
So you're saying that since they know about you and in your motives,
Yeah.
that it'd be better if they knew that, so that way,
Yeah,
and
they're not afraid to approach me.
I think that's pretty impressive. What about you, Diana?
I think the same, just so that they know like other people in the school, Because, like, the other day, me and Claudia literally talked to, I think she was a sophomore in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And it was, like, she was really comfortable with us. So I think it's just good for them to have, like, that close relationship.
Because I know in a lot of high schools, like, the lower classmen do fear the upper ones. Like, they think they're mean and all that. And I feel like we should really approach them and get them to be comfortable with us and come to us for anything they need.
I think that's good. I think that you guys are trying to bring the community together for everyone's betterment, not just our own class, for seniors, for sophomores, for freshmen, all. And try even giving the freshmen a new experience. I think that's something great. So I think we're about to wrap up the podcast. Is there anything you guys want to say about your own campaign?
Well, if you guys don't already know me, you most likely will know me throughout any time of this school year. But if I become president, you'll probably know me even sooner. But I just wanted to say, guys, don't be afraid to make friends at this school. If you have any problems with anyone, just talk it out. And don't be afraid to, well, spread out your wings. Like we've been saying, talk to everyone in every grade level. I'm sure they have something wise to share with you.
And you, Diana?
Basically, just vote for me. And if you have, like, any questions about my campaign or stuff, you can approach me. Because I'm always walking around taking pictures or even going in and out of coach's room. So, yeah.
What about you, Claudia?
Well, yeah, you can approach me if you have any ideas or anything you want to make come to life. I'll try and make it happen, especially if I get elected. I just want to help improve the school and make it better for students and everyone in it.
I think that's great. I think you guys are all great candidates. Well, this has been the OwlCast. If you haven't heard about these candidates, well, now you have. There's some of the many great candidates that are participating this year. If you would like to vote, you can vote on August 24th on Wednesday in the multipurpose room. And upperclassmen and lowerclassmen vote, or just juniors?
It's all classes.
All classes vote?
Yeah.
So if you're any class and you'd like to see any of these candidates in office, just vote. I think you have to look for Mr. Martin del Campo, correct?
Yes.
And this has been the OwlCast, and we'll see you guys later. Adios.